What's happening, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like and I'll happily get back to you. Now, let's talk about Chris Eubank Jr., who has done quite a few interviews since this whole coronavirus pandemic has been going on. And I did a video about a week or so ago, maybe just over a week, where he was calling out Triple G for a fight. Now, yeah, since then, I mean, he has since spoken about the rest of the middleweight division. Obviously, we know his feelings towards the likes of Billy Joe Saunders and whoever, but this time he was talking about Jermall Charlo. Now, this looks like a fight that PBC have been trying to make. Last year, they had Jermall Charlo and Chris Eubank Jr. on the same card. Jermall Charlo was headlining against Dennis Hogan, I believe, and Chris Eubank Jr. was taking on Matt Korobov. Now, Chris Eubank Jr. won that fight in the second round after Matt Korobov had an injury, and Jermall Charlo defeated Dennis Hogan. So, yeah, naturally, PBC, when they do stuff like that, or when anyone does stuff like that, when they put two fighters that they're looking to match together, they might put them on the undercard and, you know, try and build up the hype for that showdown. And you can see that, you know, with these two characters as well, Chris Eubank Jr. and Jermall Charlo, it would likely make for an entertaining showdown inside and possibly outside the ring. Now, Chris Eubank Jr. did an interview, I think it was with Sky Sports again, and he was speaking about Jermall Charlo, saying that he's not a very likeable person, and he said he feels he's overrated, he doesn't feel like he's beaten anyone, and he said that, you know, he's got no problem with fighting and beating Jermall Charlo should they, you know, square off. Now, there is something on the line in this fight. Jermall Charlo is, I guess, what you'd call the WBC regular champion, as Canelo Alvarez is the franchise champion, I believe. So there would be a title at stake should they go at it. And I think that it's possible. I mean, it's not going to be hard to make. Chris Eubank Jr., I don't know if he's still like just a free agent or if he's with the PBC now, but he was on the PBC card last year before the end of the year. And, you know, he has made it clear that he would like to fight in America. So I could see this fight happening. I don't think it'll be difficult to make. I think it'd be very entertaining as well. Both of these guys have got entertaining styles in the ring and outside the ring. You know, they're not afraid to, you know, give it, let's say. So, yeah, Chris Eubank Jr. wasn't holding back on his words about Jermall Charlo, said that he would have no issues with facing him and he feels that he would beat him. So what do you guys think about it, man? Because Jermall Charlo, he is, like I said, the WBC middleweight champion, I suppose. And, you know, he was moving up from light middleweight. He's had a few fights at middleweight since. He's been calling out the likes of Triple G, Canelo Alvarez, Demetrius Andrade. You know, that's a fight we've been waiting to see for quite a while, actually, between those two. But probably the more likely opponent will be Chris Eubank Jr. Now, when this whole pandemic ends, I mean, we don't even know. So it could be towards the end of this year, could be next year. But I'm sure a lot of fighters, once this pandemic is over, are going to want to get straight back in the ring. Chris Eubank Jr. has certainly been staying in shape. We've seen him been training with Roy Jones Jr. of all people. So, yeah, that should be some good work for him, let's say. Because Roy Jones Jr., as you guys will know, is one of the best fighters of our generation, for sure. So, yeah, Chris Eubank Jr. definitely getting a good helping hand there. And Jermall Charlo, man, I mean, he was recently in that hilarious live stream with Eddie Hearn last week, I think it was, and that was pretty entertaining. And he was calling everybody out in that video as well. So we haven't heard Jermall Charlo speak on Chris Eubank Jr. as much. I think this is the first time we've really had both of these guys actually speak about each other, but I haven't really seen Jermall Charlo speak on Eubank Jr. yet. So if there is an interview or anything like that out there, let me know where I can find it, and I'll look into that. But Chris Eubank Jr. not relenting. He said he's not a very likeable guy, Jermall Charlo, which is quite funny actually, because over here Chris Eubank Jr. is not the most liked person in the UK. So when he said that about Charlo, I found it pretty funny. But yeah, he said he's not very liked, said he hasn't beaten anyone. I don't really agree with that. I think that Charlo has defeated good competition. He did defeat Julian Williams for the unified, no, it wasn't for the unified, sorry. He defeated Julian Williams in defense of his IBF light middleweight title before he moved up to middleweight. And yeah, he was very impressive in that fight. And Julian Williams has since gone on to unify the light middleweight division. He has lost the titles now, but he was at one point unified champion. So I don't think you could take that away from Charlo. And he's looked pretty impressive in some of his fights, man. I think that it will be a very good fight between the two, all-action showdown. These guys are not really going to look to take a step back. I think it'd be an entertaining fight, and I definitely would like to see it. So let me know your thoughts on a potential Jermall Charlo versus Chris Eubank Jr. fight. How do you see it going? Who do you think would win? And yeah, let me know in the comment section below, guys. But that's all I'm going to give you today. and I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. What's happening, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown here. Click the link in my bio and check out some of our brand new t-shirts which have just been restocked. We have white, yellow, red and black, all going for the low price of £15. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll make sure to catch you on the next video.